It is Eclipse Day. Good afternoon. I'm Nigel Robertson.
And I'm Chris Justice.
And I'm Carol Clark. We are live outside the WYFF News 4 studios. We are about to approach the best visibility for the solar eclipse. The sun will only be partially covered by the moon here in the upstate, about 80%, and we understand that that will happen at about 3:09. Listen, if you plan on viewing the eclipse, you must have glasses like this, preferably approved by NASA, because you cannot view this solar eclipse at any time with just sunglasses or bare eyes. You need to be wearing eclipse glasses.
So we were out here earlier, and the eclipse kind of began showing up around 1:50. And as time goes on, we're going to be seeing more and more of the moon coming into the path of the sun, which is going to be amazing to see.
We have actually set up a camera in our back parking lot to help you view the progress of the eclipse. Let's take a look there from the WYFF News 4 back parking lot, if you will. Once again, partial eclipse at about 3:09.
And here is a different angle we want to show you. A Paris sky cam right now. You can see the sun is out. It is beginning to get a little hazy in our area, but everything is beginning to transition as this eclipse plays out.
We do have team coverage for you this afternoon from across our area. Our Jane Robelo is at Clemson University, and Stephanie Trotter is live in Greenville County. But we do want to check on our forecast with Chris.
Yeah, couldn't be better out. I mean, you remember the last one in 2017, it was August.
Yeah.
It was so hot outside. This is nice, and honestly, you can kind of feel the temperature getting just a little bit.
That's because
the sun is a little obscured outside. Some of us, though, seeing a little bit more cloud cover than others. Let's take a look at that satellite and radar right now, because it's not great weather for all of us, but you can see the total eclipse right here is basically when everything is in alignment there. When we look at the satellite and radar, we've got some clouds, but enough that most of the upstate's looking okay. This is literally a visible satellite looking down from space. Where you're finding more cloud cover is in the mountains. But let's pull out right here across the southeast. You can see that we've got a much different story. Much more cloud cover to the west and even some thunderstorms. One more pull out here, and you can see some of those areas that are in totality right now are also under a tornado watch. Later this evening, things are going to get a lot more dicey back that way with baseball-sized hail and even the potential for some isolated tornadoes. Let me show you that severe risk, because back toward the west, it is a dicey night from Dallas, high risk for severe weather. Tomorrow, that threat shifts a little bit to the south and east. And then as we advance toward Wednesday, that threat's a little closer to home, centered over Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. By Thursday, that same storm system, or parts of it, will get closer to us. And as of right now, south of 85 in the upstate, Thursday afternoon, we'll have a better chance at seeing that. But what a great day for this. Perfect timing, actually, because later tonight, we have cloud cover that moves in. We've got rain. It's just comfortable enough outside with temperatures in the low 70s to really enjoy that. And looking all across the area, just about everybody in the upstate having that perfect view for it. As you look at the forecast, totality here in just a few minutes, 74 degrees. Later on tonight when that eclipse ends, 75 with a mixture of sun and clouds. I'm liking it out here. And you can see on the ground, Nigel, you were just noticing that a minute ago.
Yeah.
You see little crescents right there because of the sun being obscured.
Wow.
Yeah, it is amazing to see, because every reflection of the sun is going to show you the part of the eclipse. So we'll see crescents on the ground as the moon crosses over. And, you know, we've been anticipating this day for so long, and to see blue skies and very few clouds in the area is great.
And you can see that right now. This is a live cam, obviously, over top of a protected lens right there, but that's what it looks like here in Greenville. We also have a look right now from Ohio, which is at totality right now. Look at that. That's almost like us back in 2017. Just beautiful.
And we were spoiled back in 2017 with the totality. We were right in the middle of that path as it crossed the United States from the Pacific Northwest all the way down to the southeast. So much changed during that. You know, even animal sounds, bird songs, cricket sounds. You know, you could see Jupiter and Venus in the middle of the day.
Yeah. And the temperature dropped. I mean a good 5-10 degrees.
It absolutely did. We want to remind you again, if you're planning on taking a look at this eclipse, Since it is a partial eclipse here, you must wear special eclipse glasses. Please do that. It's not painful to look at the sun, and that can be deceptive for some people, but it can cause long-lasting problems with your retina and your cornea.
So from Greenville, we want to now go to Clemson, where our Jane Roblo is at Clemson University, where a lot of members of the physics department have gathered to watch the solar eclipse. Jane.
Yes, Nigel, the physics and astronomy department invited the whole community out, and I'll tell you what, this is as exciting as the Clemson athletic event. I've got this young man right here is a junior from Lexington. What's your name?
My name's Joe Hunley.
Joe, did you see it in 2017?
Yeah, I did. I was back home in Lexington when I saw it. It was pretty cool.
So what is it like now to be with students and friends in this great gathering? And put your glasses on. I don't want you to miss this. Was it like?
The energy here is really cool. I didn't really know what to expect, but having everyone here all looking up, it's different for sure, but it's cool.
For sure. Enjoy it. And you know what? The other thing is, like, right here, everybody has a great seat. Young man in high school with his mom, who's on the staff here. I love that y'all can experience this together. What's your name?
My name is Christian Chancellor Jr. I attend Daniel High School right up the street, and I like this because it's a historical moment. Just seeing everybody here, thousands of people, and I get to see it in 2017 as well with my mom again.
Isn't that the best? And so what does that mean? Do you tell me your name?
Keisha Kelly.
Keisha, what does that mean to share this with your son?
It's extremely special, just being able to be in this moment with him again, seeing 2 eclipses. So I'm just super excited and super thankful to be able to spend this with him.
Oh, and I love that. And so does this inspire you to want to study physics or astronomy?
A little bit, yes, ma'am. It's very interesting, though, a little bit.
We're going to check back with him at graduation and see. Okay, so this is your second time. Keep looking up. I can't look up because I'm not wearing glasses. Tell me your name.
My name is Tanya McManus.
Tanya, you saw this in 2017 here at Clemson. What are you experiencing right now?
I love it. I love it. This is a great experience. Working at Clemson, you get to experience a lot of things, and this is part of a lot of the CU experiences, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
It's so good. Thank you for sharing with us. This is just so special. There are hundreds of people, and to let you know where we are on campus, there's this wonderful mound of grass behind us with all these lovely trees. Everybody can look up. Hi, everybody. Good to see you on WYFF4. Don't look up without your glasses. But it's just so fun to have faculty and students and parents all out here together, and high school people just enjoying this amazing natural phenomenon. And then earlier today, okay, they're clapping, it must be getting close. Earlier today, students lined up, they got free sunglasses. There were lectures talking about how cool this is and how it relates to science. So this is just a wonderful moment at Clemson, Nigel and Carol.
It really is, Jane, and we are very close.
Less than a minute.
From, I mean, we're not going to have totality here because we had it, in 2017, and we're not directly in the path, but we're going to have about 75-80% happening very, very soon.
The word is at 3:09 we will have 80% totality, and you'll be able to tell. You can tell a difference now in the quality of the sunlight. As Chris pointed out, there are some crescent-shaped shadows on the ground in some places. We are 30 seconds away from the most we will be in our area.
So what's very interesting is this time the moon is closer to us. That means the line of totality is even wider than it was in 2017. I believe it's about 123 miles wide, and it's moving at a speed of 2,000 miles per hour. So that's how fast that totality is moving across the country.
Yeah, and the moon looks as big as the sun. It's not. It's 400 times smaller, but the sun is 93 million miles away. So you do all the math, which we probably can't do.
Yeah, I'm not good at the math.
But you do the math, and this is what you end up with right here.
And if you're watching from home right now, this is 309. This is as good as it's going to be here, and this is a beautiful. I mean, this is a great shot. We've got Cleveland Park right now, which is totality. Look at that. That is so cool. Right here in Greenville, that's what you're seeing. If maybe you're inside watching right now and you had glasses outside, that's what you'd be seeing. Yeah,
so Cleveland, Ohio is seeing totality right now. Look at that. And you can see the outer bands of the sun, what it's called the corona, and that is what you normally would never be able to see at any point, but you could see it with the moon right over. This is pretty much all of Ohio, from Cincinnati all the way up to Cleveland, is going to get this, and pretty much is getting it right now.
Yeah, this is Oxford, Ohio, which apparently has the best view. It was interesting to see some of the eclipse video from Mexico, because it really covered it, and you could even see some eruptions from the sun. You could really see a lot of what happens on the outer edge of the...
Here at home, it's like there's a filter outside. Almost right before a thunderstorm will come in the summertime. It's dimmer out. It feels a little bit cooler, and the view is just fantastic out. It is really kind of nice out right now.
Yeah,
the temperature's great.
The eclipse, you know, it tends to look like a fingernail moon right now, but it's not night, and it is, you know, it does affect the quality of the light.
So we want to go out to Christ Church Episcopal School, where our Stephanie Trotter is live with a group of people who are watching that right now. Stephanie.
Hey, y'all, good afternoon. I got to tell you, this is so excited, and I keep thinking back to when I was the age of some of the kids here. Remember the days you had to go out with your shoebox and it had a pinhole in it and you just had to watch through that shoebox? This is so exciting. The kids have all been wearing their glasses. Some even have special hats and ways that they're attaching their glasses properly to wear them. I am standing here with David Johnstone. He is the headmaster of the lower school. You have seniors here that are buddies with some of the kindergartners, the primers as you call them. Right. So you have a group of kids that remember it from 2017 and some newbies. What's it like to partner them up and have that unique experience?
One, it's great crowd control and a ton of fun. I mean, they've been partnered all year long. They've done everything from Halloween dress up and parade together to integrating into this great science activity.
Okay, these kids have moon pies, Sunny D, and sun chips. Does it get any better? You actually inside have got a full curriculum going on this week.
Absolutely. This is more than just putting on some glasses and going outside and eating fun snacks and wearing silly hats.
By the way, your hat, it's a winner.
Yeah. I may never live it down. They've been leading up to this, so they've been talking about what they're gonna see and making predictions, and then they'll spend the rest of the week and further talking about what they saw, what they experienced, and continuing the learning. It just isn't the experience, it's learning from the experience.
We were inside with some of the high school students about an hour ago, and they were playing Name That Tune and hitting up on all the space-oriented songs, but they also had quite a bit of science nestled in. But it isn't just the science and the math, even art and history and English are latching onto this.
Right, we've been reading books, poetry, integrating literature, all kinds of things into what we're doing, so it's a full experience. One, you get the kids excited about it, and then you can layer in sort of the heavy lifting science phases of the sun and the moon and what this all looks like and means for them at different developmental ages. As you guys have seen, they're all across these fields out here sort of getting a chance to sort of feel it and live it a little bit.
This has just been incredible. The high schoolers are all behind us on the football fields. As an educator, when you have a once every 10-year, even 50-year experience, what's that like to have a unique experience to create that energy?
Well, one, what a great experience. You and I were talking about when I was a kid and pulled out the little box with the pinhole in it to watch the eclipse, and it was great that we were able to equip kids with the glasses and pair them with some friends to make sure that we're all safe, and then we can really experience this. This is something they're never going to forget.
Well, we sure do appreciate you letting us come to campus
Thank you
here.
for coming.
Oh, thank you. Chris, Nigel, Jane. Oh, Carol, we're sending it back to you.
Jane is in the mix too, though.
Yes, she is.
We're about to go back to her. She's at Clemson hanging out with the physics department at Clemson University. Jane, how's it going?
Carol, this is so much fun. I'm with these absolutely precious freshman girls right here from California and New York and Greenville High School. Mina went to Berea High School, and this is just such a wonderful experience. College life is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. We got let out of chemistry early just to see it, so we're pretty happy about it.
So as a student, what do you take away from this? So what science do you take away from this?
Ooh, girl, that's a tough question. That's a really tough question. I mean, I don't know.
Does it excite you about science?
It does excite me. I'm a microbiome major, so it's pretty exciting to see different forms of science.
See, how exciting. So from microbio to this great astronomical event. It's so fun.
It is.
And just a little while ago, they gave it a 1, 2, 3, 4 in cadence count. So yeah, I said this is sort of like interesting, like an athletic event, but we're still getting the cheers. It's just a wonderful opportunity for people to gather and make new friends and share this moment that you all will remember for the rest of your lives. It's just fantastic. Carol and Nigel.
It really is amazing. And, you know, it's times like this where you feel, at least for me, I feel so small, you know?
Yeah.
The universe is just enormous. And when you have the sun and the moon just giving us this show today, and what's beautiful about it is it's something that all of us in this country are sharing together.
Yes, we can share it together. We are still in the eclipse, and we can tell that by the quality of the light.
I mean, look at it from Greenville right now from that protected lens. You still got that crescent, but live out here, I mean, it looks dim outside. I mean, even behind us where the sun was kind of full bore hitting the side of the building right here, it is not so much right now. The sun is kind of diffused in a way.
Yeah, it's funny to see a bright blue sky that doesn't really look that bright during the
middle part of the day.
Yeah. But I remember back in 2017 when it got very dark.
Yeah, today's eclipse, of course, a partial one for us. We are not in the line of totality as we were back in 2017. I was here anchoring our coverage at the TV station, but we did get to run out the back door into the back parking lot and take a look. It was just so strange. There was that ripple effect of the light on the ground, the birds, the crickets, everything. It was as if night suddenly fell. We could see Venus, we could see Jupiter.
So cool.
It was incredible.
I remember when I found out that the eclipse was happening and we were going to be live all over, I went up to the news director at the time and I said, can I be live at A.J. Wittenberg Elementary? Because that's where my kids were. So I was live covering it with my kids right there beside me. And it was such a great experience, such a great memory. I remember that the temperature drop that came, and then you could hear the crickets begin to chirp.
So cool.
It was unbelievable.
I was live out at Clemson, and here all the crowd was out there, and you could see as the light got dimmer and dimmer, the crowd just started shouting. I mean, all the students were there. I mean, probably 40, 50,000 people there in the middle of Clemson.
There was such a great turnout at Clemson, wasn't
there? There was. I mean, and that Clemson was actually one of the most visual areas there, so people from all over the world came into Clemson to check that out. A little bit different this time, but still neat nonetheless. And we're kind of coming out of totality right now. You can kind of see the light getting a little bit brighter. We'll continue to come out of this through about 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we were spoiled by having a total eclipse back in 2017, but today's partial eclipse has been fun too. It's fun to share it.
Yeah, share it, share smile.
And the eclipse continues to move across the United States of America. You've been watching our special coverage of the solar eclipse. The skies are predicted to get back to normal around 4:24 this afternoon.
Whatever normal means.
Yes.
We return you now to an NBC special report looking at the eclipse around the country, and we'll see you at 4 o'clock for WYFF News 4 at 4.